Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and towing the slab here, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Over to Smith. 2 away here in the top of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Call brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Pitching in our game today, Matt Strom. What do we have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Bryson Stott. He'll play second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Here's a 1-2. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it across. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dominic Smith.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Now batting Jeimer Candelario, and he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Candelario headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C. Top of the second, Trey Turner at the plate. Strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
In the air, left side. Dickerson settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The 1-1. That one drifts inside. Left-hand hitter waits. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 down. This is Bryson Stott taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
So now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. To the right side, Ellis takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Marsh running hard. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Second inning here, no score. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, the left fielder.
Here's Dickerson now.
Dickerson.
Abrams off of first with 2 away. And downstairs. Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. The 2-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Phillies, Drew Ellis. Here's a 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering misses, and it's a full count. Nick Castellanos. In the on-deck circle. First and second here, no outs. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. A 3-run rocket, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Next pitch is outside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Three-two now.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is in the dirt. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dickerson drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The bat, number 7. Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the last of the third. Up now for Washington, Alex Call.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Here comes a pitch. Thomas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Turner should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The bat, number 2. Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And now it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And he deals. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. And the pitch. And that one missing low. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Step off, throw to first. Marsh back easily.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Now batting, the first
Just a
baseman,
simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Drew Ellis stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now the lefty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Now all even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Marsh at third. Stop at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. On to Smith. 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jeimer Candelario. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Doubled his first time up.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's Dominic Smith. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And 1-2.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
One and 2 here. Goes down looking. Two on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Hebert Ruiz.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And here it comes. Stays alive.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boo.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Bounce to the left side. They get the force. That ends the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, still down 3-0. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Now one missed.
2-1.
Base knock center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So up next, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Left-hand batter waits. That's inside.
2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sosa gets his lead at first with nobody out. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore gives way. It's a 3-run game. We'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Mason Thompson. And this guy could bring it velocity-wise. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. That's his second strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's down and away. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Erasmo Ramirez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And the 2-2. Center field. Call. Settles under it. And that will end the inning. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals nothing. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's Corey Dickerson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Turner toss to second, relay to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lane Thomas will hit next as the Nationals are down to their final out. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 strike away. Ripped on a line to center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.